Hey guys, my name is Alex, if you've never been to my channel before. I know my channel name is Alexandra, but like, you can call me Alex. Today I wanted to try out a DIY liquid lipstick. I decided to test out an idea that I saw somebody do on Instagram. It looked like the most promising. I also just really wanted to try this out for myself and tell you guys exactly what I think. You're going to need a lipstick. I personally suggest a matte one because I love a matte liquid lipstick, but you can choose anything you like. You're going to need a primer. I personally recommend a kind of matte silicone primer if you want a more matte end product. You're also going to need, this is a little weird, you're going to need an empty syringe. You can find these on Amazon or eBay. They're just not that hard to find. And finally, you're going to need an empty lip gloss container. You can either empty it like I did, or you can probably find one again on Amazon. I know I mentioned Amazon a lot, but that's like where I get everything, so yeah. Also, you need a stirring utensil, and a helpful little tool to have is a tweezer. You're also going to need a small bowl. To get started, you just have to grab your lip gloss container. You're going to take your tweezer and pull out the little stopper in your lip gloss container. It's the piece that stops too much product from getting onto the wand of your applicator. I basically just took a lip gloss I knew I'd never use again. I chose to clean mine out, which was not a very fun process, and I took Q-tips and cleaned it out for like the next half hour. You might not want to do that, so like I said, I'm pretty sure you can find them on Amazon. But honestly, it's not that bad. After you've gotten a cleaned out lip gloss container and you're through with suffering that misery, set your container aside and grab your lipstick. I really would recommend using a matte lipstick for this because if you don't, you're kind of making more of a lip gloss, but that's fine too. You're gonna cut your lipstick down as far as you can, dig the rest out of the container and put it into your small bowl. You're gonna grab your little tool. Mine is always just a little nail tool, but you could use a popsicle stick or even a butter knife is fine. Now mash up the lipstick in the bowl as much as you possibly can. Get out all of the lumps and all of the chunks. Then grab your primer. I just grabbed this Smashbox face primer sample, and if you don't have this type of primer, I mean, you can always go to Sephora and get a sample. Like, I'm sorry. Is that wrong to say that? Like, you could though. Maybe you'll really like the primer and buy it. I don't know. I didn't say it. You're gonna squeeze a little bit of primer into your lipstick, and you're gonna continue to do so until you get the right texture. I know that's kind of vague, but this is how I did it. I kept trying it on the back of my hand. I could tell when I was getting closer to the consistency of a liquid lipstick. Ultimately, you can kind of tell. It's kind of a whipped texture. Just make sure all of your lipstick and all of your primer are completely blended together until you move to the next step. Now, I swear this is the most fun part of this DIY, and I don't really know why. I can't explain it. It's just extremely satisfying. Take your syringe and put your lipstick mixture into it. It's messy and you won't get all of the product into the syringe, but life will go on and it will still turn out in the end. Once you've moved all of your mixture into the syringe, carefully put the plunger back in. Now grab your empty lip gloss container and very carefully squeeze your liquid lipstick into your lip gloss container. Again, it is messy. It is imperfect. I use editing to make this look a lot prettier than it really does. Don't think that you're doing anything wrong when this is a mess. When I did this, it was all over my hands, on my face, all over my sink. Finally, all that's left to do is put your stopper back in, and it should go in really easily. You really have to do that though, because otherwise this is the messiest situation you will ever deal with in your life. There will be liquid lipstick everywhere. And now you're done, and I am just gonna say that this is one of my top favorite DIYs I've ever done. It turned out so well. It's really very similar to a liquid lipstick. The good thing is that it's a lot more comfortable. Like a lot of other people, I kind of jumped on board with the liquid lipstick craze. And don't get me wrong, I do like them. I just think they're like imperfect. They're amazing and they're not amazing. But seriously, this is like a very wearable, nice, matte liquid lipstick. It's not one of the long-lasting like 24-hour ones by any means. It's just a very nice formula, very wearable, and kind of crazy fun to make. I really recommend trying this actually. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do try it, you should totally tag me on Instagram. I just really want to see what you made. And yeah, you know the drill. You can subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications from my channel. And yeah, you know, thumbs up maybe? And if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them down below. Seriously, don't hesitate. I will also post the original information for where I got this idea. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're having a really nice day, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye!